a situation of arrears, and that become another issue. But Mr. Chairman, let me tell you one area that I think the labor movement hasn't done well. Even as you were fighting for improved minimum wage, I see many states that were not paying the old wage. I'm not going to mention names here. Some are obvious, some are not so obvious, but I can tell you that many states across the party divide, many. You keep going to the last letter. There are some before the last.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fact. If you know them, don't say them to me. Don't make your notes and follow up. I think laws are meant to be enforced. And it, for me, it makes sense, Comrade President, that you test the potency of this law by approaching a court and say that this employer employs more than 20 or 50 workers. Having regard to the provisions of the Minimum Wage Act, this is my paycheck. I have been paid less than the minimum wage. Or worse, get your lawyers. I'm sure Femi will always help. Femi Father, I noticed on your program. There is something, I don't know the section 9 in the Labor Act, which says that wages cannot be deferred in excess of 30 days interval. It's in the law. It's not the ILO convention. It's in the law. Which means if for any reason a worker is not paid every month, there are laws, a provision of the Labor Act that is being breached. You should be able to approach a court of law and say, my lord, this section needs to be enforced. Let somebody be convicted for breach of laws that are meant to create, a social safety net for the poorest among us. I can go on and on and on. But this matter will not be won by speeches. It will be won by action. On Action Day, I will be with you. Now, let me say this last. Why I speak in the manner that I do. If I was never in government, I will say I do not understand it. But thank God I was a governor in one of the poor states. Edo revenue is about the 15th or 14th. And I increased the minimum wage to 25,000 2 years before I left office. And I made sure it was paid. My successor is still paying it. So it's just that, I have been out, I have been in, now I'm around, I can see it all.
All the angles.
Justice will flow only when those who are victims of injustice rise in unison to reject and fight those who are perpetrators of injustice. No setting. And if my job finished today because I said so, then I am a happy retiree. After all, if I haven't got it here, I should have retired when I finished my job as president of the Nigeria Labour Congress. That was all that I had prayed for when I went to Israel. I was told to write something and put somewhere what I want to be in life. And I said, God, I want to be president of NLC. And when I became one, you know how I used the lancet. So if anything happens thereafter, it's bonus. So if I must occupy a position, and I'm putting all my opponents on notice, it is not how long I am there that bothered me. What did I do when I was there? It must be eventful, not another chairman, no. And that is why when people interrogate my style as president of the APC, I said to them, I have no apology. I didn't come to borrow the tradition of the ruling class. I was going to use the tradition of the working class to run the organization. I cannot be different. And anybody who wants perpetuation of old tradition should not look towards my direction. I have convictions, I have conscience, and when I'm convinced, I am driven by those convictions, not because I don't see fear, but fears are meant to be overcome. And that is why in some of the decisions I have taken decisions that affect otherwise very powerful people. If I cannot take decisions that affect powerful people, One said, does it make if I temple the eye of my steward, my cook? It is when you attack power that makes a difference.
Hey.
God give us the courage and the conviction not to bother about how long we occupy a position, but to worry about what we did while we occupy the position. May God bless you. May God guide you. May God give you wisdom. May God give you courage. May God enable you to be an instrument in the transformation of Nigeria. God bless you all.
In the struggle.